Last week we talked about what safe relationships feel like. Do you want better relationships? If you do, become that safe person first. You're not going to have better relationships if you're not that safe person for others. Let me say that again. You're not going to have safe relationships if you're not going to become that safe person to others first. So how do you do that? Well, back to last week's episode, we talked about what safe relationships feel like. We talked about what safe relationships don't feel like. So here's the summary. If you want healthy, good relationships, be the person people can count on. Be the person that listens. Be the person that cares. Be the person who shows up. Be the person who is judgment-free. Be the person who also, in this, sets their boundaries gently. Because you can say, well, I show up for everybody, but nobody shows up for me. I'm speaking from experience. Broad brushing, but speaking from experience. I felt like I was giving, and people wouldn't give back, except for like a few people, right? Throughout my life. You know who you are. And I realized that I was giving too much of myself, and I didn't have that boundary. So you can be a safe person to others and still keep your boundaries. It's totally doable. If you're wondering how, please drop a comment below and I'll be happy to help you out with that. But if you want healthy relationships, make sure that you are a safe person for others as well to come to. And the safer you become, the healthier your relationships become. There was a situation not that long ago in my life where I thought I was being a safe person for somebody, and I kept showing up and I kept showing up and I kept showing up, and she kept taking advantage of that. Her story's going to be vastly different because it's her perspective, and that's okay. I absolutely respect that. And I can only share my side of the story with you because I'm only familiar with my side and what's going on inside of me, so I'm not assuming anything on her side. But she wasn't a safe place for me. And I kept giving and giving and giving. And I finally set the boundary that I'm not going to give as much anymore. Needless to say, here we are, about 7 months later. We're not communicating anymore. She wasn't a safe place for me, and I wasn't a safe place for her. And relationships die off. And that's okay. I would rather know now, before I invested another 10 years, that this is not a safe place for either one of us. And I'm sad that I wasn't a safe place for her, but I'm hoping that she finds her safe place and her safe people. You can't be everybody's safe place all the time. It just doesn't work that way. What you can do is release them to allow them to find their safe people. I feel healthier not having this person in my life. I hope she feels healthier not having me in her life. I wish her healing, true healing, not the fake stuff, right? Because sometimes we know that people fake healing. And I hope she finds her safe people, as I have found mine, and will continue to find mine, and will continue to pour into those people, those safe people for me. But I didn't have those safe people until I became safe for others first. That was heavy. It was a heavy weight for me to carry. But back from the video 2 weeks ago, I shared that weight, and it was half the weight.